Hi, I'm Kenn Hockenberry, and I just love to make key fobs. I love to make Gaucho fan knots. I make them in all different colors, all kinds of shapes, lengths, and what do you say? Let's get started. I'll show you how. In making a Gaucho fan knot, you'll need a 1/2-inch wooden dowel, approximately 5 inches long. In addition, you'll need a 3/8 wooden dowel, also about 5 inches long. You'll need a paracord needle. I like to use a number 2 needle because it goes between the cord and the dowel much easier. You'll need a rubber band. You'll need a disposable lighter. I like to use a Bic. You'll need a paracord fid, a pair of scissors, and finally you'll need 3 lengths of paracord, approximately 40 inches long. And also you need to decide on the type of hardware you'll want. With that being said, gather your tools together and let's begin. Okay, let's attach the needle to the cord. Prepare it the way you like and attach your needle. The other end, attach it to the 1/2-inch dowel with a rubber band and pull out a little bit of a pigtail here, about like that. Now let's start wrapping this around the dowel. We want to do it 3 times. Come around here. You're going to go back over everything and wrap it back over till you get to the beginning. And then you're going to go back over it all again until you come to the end over here. Now you're going to go, you went over one, so you're going to go under one. Then you're going to go over one and under one. And again, over one, under one. Over one, under one. And then we're going to come back up here and go under one at the beginning and place our cord beside the other one underneath the rubber band. Can't be easier than that. Remove our needle, and now we're going to make an adjustment to all this. A good foundation makes a good looking knot. So we want to adjust all this. Want to make sure that it all is in alignment with each other, that it's not twisted, everything is smooth. And we'll just keep doing this until we get around to the beginning, just like so. And there we go. Come around to the beginning, and we'll pull this up underneath the rubber band. There you go. A good foundation makes a good looking knot. Now we'll put our paracord needle on our next color. Come up under the rubber band and up under the first cord beside our standing on the left side. And we're going to follow that all the way to the right. Keep coming up underneath there. following it. It's basically an over and under all the way up to the top. And we get to the top, we go over, and we go under. And make sure we're not twisted. Alright, we came out of the knot with an under. We're going to go over the knot, over the last strand here, and we're going to go over, then under, and we're going to split this first pair right here. Over, under, here's the pair. We're going under and splitting it. Now, we're going to go over 2, under 1, splitting the first pair. Second pair, I'm sorry. Over 2, under 1, splitting another pair. Over 2, under 1, and splitting still another pair. Over 2, under 1. Now, we're going over 2, splitting a pair, and under 1. Over 2, splitting the pair, under 1. Over 2, splitting the pair, under 1. Over 2, splitting the pair, under 1. Now from here on out, you're going to go over 2, under 1, over 1, under 2. Got ahead of myself there. And from here on out now, it's over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, and we're going to come up underneath all these others and go up into here beside the standing part of the black and bring it down beside it. Now at this point you have a finished gaucho knot. It's a 2-pass knot. You could stop here and finish out the knot and it would look great. I've made several this way, but we're going to go on to the third one, and I'll catch you that in a minute. We're going to go on to the third color, and we're going to remove our rubber band. We're going to use the 3/8 of an inch dowel and push out the 1/2 inch dowel and set that aside. Now we're going to come up beside the black one on the left side, and we're going to begin our third color. We're going to follow the black all the way around to the other side here. Making sure we keep the twists out of it. Well, and knots. All right. We've gone all the way to the right side, to the top, I guess you'd say. We come out over 2, and we're going to go back in over 2, and we're going to come under 2. So back into the knot, over here, out of the knot, under 2, back into the knot, over 2, and then immediately under 2, splitting this pair of the blue and the black. Now, the sequence is over 3. 1, 2, 3. You got a blue, a white, and a black. So it'll be over 3, under 2, splitting this pair, the blue and the black. Again, let me untangle this. Under 3, or I'm sorry, over 3. 1, 2, 3, under 2, splitting the black and the blue. One, 2, 3, under 2, splitting the black and the blue. Over 3, 1, 2, 3, under 2, 1, 2. One, 2, 3, splitting the pair, the blue and the cream, under 2. One, 2, 3, split the pair, under 2. One, 2, 3, split the pair, under 2. One, 2, 3, split the pair, under 2. Come out under 2, you're going to go back in under 2, splitting the pair of the blue and the black, and you're coming between the blue and the black here. So you're going under, over 2, under 3, over 3, under 3, over 3, under 3, over 3, under 3, and you bring it up underneath everything and come up beside it there, and we're done. Now, that's it. You've tied the knot. Okay? Now we're going to finish the knot. I'll get back with you on that. Now to finish this knot correctly, we're going to remove it from the mandrel. We're going to follow this standing part here to the right side, and we're going to go on up the knot until we come up here. Then we're going to fish this down through like that. We're going to take off our needle and put it on the bottom part. When we pull this up, we're going to fish it all back this way. 2 turns, and then we're going to attach our needle to the other end. We're going to go down through the center of the knot like that. And then we're going to do that to the other colors as well. Okay, just like that. Once more. And then we're going to fish it down through and out. And there you go. One more. Now what you want to do is you run this down through the center again, just like this. Now you could put your hook on now or later. What I do is I do both, back and forth between it both. But what I like to do is to tie a knot in this end. So I know if I pull on this, it'll close that loop. I don't want to be pulling on this yet. So now you're pretty much ready to tighten this up. And then I'll come back here and we'll start doing that. Now I like to, of course, use my fid to pull the paracord up. I like to start with another color than the blue, or my main loop here. I do that last. I'll start with the black. Now what I do is I pull on this cord and I watch to see where it tightens up, like right there. You can see it tightening up. So that means that if I follow this on up, I can start pulling the slack out on the correct place. And I just start working it around, being careful. And it doesn't take long to do this. Just takes a little bit of strength here to pull that up. My cats are giving me a fit right now. Now right here you want to watch, so you want to twist this the other way so it doesn't twist and get it kinked. See, I don't know why it does it on this one side only. It always seems to do that. And then you get up here and you pull that down tight. Pull this down tight. Alright, now we're going to go to the cream. Going to pull on it. Right there it is. So we'll start there. There you go. Keep going. And keep pulling the slack out. Hang on to it too. It can pop away from you. Now watch when you pull it up here, it doesn't twist. It always does. Pull it back, keep working it till it pulls up correctly. Same way here. It always seems to want to twist. And this one here, you'll pull up like that. Pull it down. Pull it up, make sure everything's tight. Now, all we got to do is the blue one. Now, you're going to pull on this one. Remember, this one's hooked to the loop. So we're going to pull on this one. Right here it is. We're almost done with this. Keep pulling. You can see it getting smaller too. It wants to twist again. Now, one of the sides here is going to, there it is, one of these is going to pull this slack out of this last loop, and there you go. And you can pull this down a little bit if you want. Now, we're going to go on to the next step, and that's rolling it. All right, we're going to cut it. We're going to cut these extras off. Make sure that they get down close. You can pull up like that. Get these off to the side. Now we're going to roll this thing. Rolling it back and forth. And you see all the ends that you cut off are now disappeared. This one here needs a little more rolling. It's just about a little bit more, and it'll all get sucked up in there. So now we're going to finish it off with the hardware. I'll be right back with that. Okay, we're going to put the hardware on this. The first thing that I do is I put a piece of string through the loop, like that. Then I thread a washer through it, and then the nut that I want to put on, or a bead, anything like that. And then you squeeze here real tight and pinch it, and then pull the nut through the loop. And I get my ring. I put that on there. I get a snap if I'm going to use a snap. Put that on there. And then the side with the knot, I'm going to pull. And there it is. Now, if you'll notice, these are pretty much even. So I usually take the longest one of the two, and I make one of these barrel knots, I guess you'd call it. We'll do about 3 turns. Come up and through here. Come up through there, and then just work this down towards the key fob, and pull it tight. Just like that. Now you can cut these off to any length you want. I probably will go ahead and cut them. And I like to stagger them, so I'll start about here, and I'll cut it like that. And burn my fingers. Not really, but... And I usually make this one a little longer. I like that look. And There you go. That is a finished key fob, front from beginning to end, ready to go on somebody's keys. Just like that. Thank you for watching, and as always, I like to say, keep your knots pulled tight.